have you, who do you wish you had a chance to interview that you have not? Or have you interviewed everybody you ever wanted to interview? Is there somebody you're like, damn, I wish I could have interviewed?
Let's see. I wish I could have interviewed. Let's see. Is there any? Gosh, I've interviewed.
She's
I've
like, I've
interviewed.
had them all.
Yeah,
And
I've interviewed.
probably perhaps your best interview was with us with Superhead. I'm sure that is on your hosting reel. Your reel. I'm
Ooh,
sure.
girl. Ooh, child. That was something else. That was crazy. Let's see. You know what? I think I've interviewed. I kind of interviewed everybody.
You
Everybody.
really have.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't
It's
that
been
an amazing thing to say? That's like drop the mic. No one. I'm good. I interviewed everybody.
yeah, I mean, well, I covered, and here's the thing. I was at Access Hollywood during a time when entertainment news was really at its height.
You so
When I got there, Access Hollywood, it was Access Hollywood, Entertainment Tonight, and they were like basically it. Like Extra wasn't doing really entertainment news back then.
Were you the
And
only Black woman back then? I don't remember.
there was a woman. Well, when I got there, I was the only African American woman. Well, I mean, there have been many times that I've been the only African American, but before at Access Hollywood, there was a woman by the name of Amy Powell who used to be at Access. I think she's on Channel 7 here in LA now. But entertainment news has changed so much, and this, Claudia. It has it has morphed into something that we used to do at home with the stars. I mean, it would be nothing. George Clooney would let us in his house and show us around. That don't happen no more. Okay, that doesn't happen anymore. So I can just say, I was there at a time. This was before social media. This was before Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all of that. So, we had I had a really, really great time when I was there.
Do you have a favorite interview or something that was like besides ours, a wild, where you're like, wow.
Well, I got to tell you, my favorite person in the world to interview is Will Smith.
Really?
I love him so much. And the reason I really like Will is he's so smart, super smart. He's funny. He listens and he will give you thoughtful answers. He's present when he is talking to you. It's not like, oh, the media is a bother and everything. And there was something that Will Smith told me that I will take with me to this day. There was a time when the paparazzi, they were following him and Jada because there were rumors that they were breaking up. And I mean, they were following them everywhere. And there were all these stories that they were breaking up. And so I was interviewing him for a junket. And the publicist said, no personal questions. But then my executive producer at Access Hollywood, he was like, you ask him about them rumors and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, I had to go in there and I had to kind of walk this fine line because the publicist and my executive producer, obviously. So I said to him, you have been named one of the smartest people in Hollywood. He had been named that on the cover of a magazine. Anyway, I said, you've been named one of the smartest people in Hollywood. I said, you've also been called a media darling. Is that an attitude? And I said, you've always been respectful to the media. I said, but is that a tough thing to do when the media is not so kind to you? And he said to me, I will never forget this. He said, I understand that at the end of the day, everybody is just trying to feed their families. From the person that's running down the street after me to, people who are, saying bad things about. He said, everybody's just trying to feed their families. And this is the way that they have chosen to do it. He said, so you know what? He said, I know it doesn't have anything to do with me. I know it's not personal. And so I take that, you can use that in so many different situations. When somebody is maybe writing something badly about you or whatever, and I'm always like, folks are trying to feed their families, doesn't have anything to do with me, and this is just how they chose to do it.
Wow, I was so inspired right now. I was gonna keep on pressing about the single thing because according to Will Smith, I'm just trying to feed my family.
That's good. That's good.